This is what you're going to need here. Straight from All Electronics. This is a little 5-volt reed relay. The coil on it's 200 ohms, so it's going to draw 25 milliamps. RLY-496. Assuming they still have these, and I'm guessing they probably do. So you're going to need that reed relay. You're going to need a couple little spacers. These came from All Electronics also. Once again, it's not critical, but these are 8mm long. They're tapped at 440, but they don't have to be tapped at 440 because actually those are going to have to be drilled out anyway. So we're going to need two little spacers. We're going to need some 24 gauge wire, preferably a yellow, a black, and a red, but doesn't have to be. We're going to need a little piece of vector board that's going to be roughly 18 by 35 millimeters. We're going to need 150 mic at 25, roughly. Doesn't have to be 150, but don't get crazy with it. I think that's a UKL. We're going to need like a 4004 or 4007 series diode. We're going to need a 56 ohm 2 watt, which these are ERGs, non-heat conducting. Just use one of them because that's what I had. Let me see, we're going to need 150 ohm quarter watt. These are YRs. It was just a waste of a very expensive resistor. We're going to need a Zener diode, somewhere around 4.7 to 5.2. Doesn't really matter. Any of them will work. These are actually 5.1s that measured 5.29. These are NZX5B1D, 133s. So you're going to need that Zener diode, the relay we got. Oh, the crucial part. You're going to need a bicolor LED with a common cathode, and they're pretty easy to find. A common anode might be a different story. These are Lumex SSL-LX 2579 IGWs. There are 14 MCD on the red and 8 on the green brightness. 20 milliamps is just about what we're going to be giving them. And these are 2 by 5 millimeter, which is a whole other story we'll have to get into. This LED is going to have to be modified to go into the front face. So we'll need one of these bicolor LEDs, and let's see, what else am I missing? Oh, we're going to need a little connector, quite similar to this, but with 3 pins. I did not have, and I might have put it away, I had a wiring harness out of a G55X that had a like a 6 or an 8 pin plug on it, similar to this, and all I did was I sliced the plug and made it a 3 connection plug, and it worked fine, other than the fact that I just had to build up the leads on the LED so it fits snugly in the plug. So we're going to need a 3 pin plug similar to that with maybe 8, 10, 12 inches of wire on it. Anything over 8 inches would probably be good. And we're going to need a 632 machine screw, a 632 tap, and something that would be equal to like a 440 machine screw by 440 by about 3/4, nut for it, and a lock washer, and that should be it for the parts. Now there is one additional thing that's probably not going to be needed, but I did it. And I had a bunch of 2SC 1845s laying around from a dreaded Sansui G77 project that I marked betas on. We're going to want to find a real high beta 1845 if we can. The beta on 1845 and the Sansui D5 here is probably going to be around 500. If you just happen to have an 1845 laying around and you can check the beta on it and find out that it's like 600 or so, it would be a good idea to replace Q2 on the protection board with a higher beta transistor. But I don't think it's necessary, just as a precaution.